right, boys, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is probably the hardest top 10 I've ever had to do. There are literal elite wide receivers left off this list. This is a good problem to have, though, this many good cards in the game. So if you see a guy not left on or not on the list, just know that doesn't mean they're a bad card. It's just this is the most stacked position in the game right now. No matter what I do or who I put wherever, I'm probably gonna be wrong in the comments no matter what. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, I also do gameplays and all the brand new cards. Make sure to hit that sub and hit that like button, boys. We're on that road to 30,000 subscribers. I also stream every single day on Twitch at 1 p.m. Eastern, so make sure to come say what's up over there. But other than that, let's get into a couple honorable mentions and then our top 10. Before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, mutpacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code CHEW for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. Boys, I kind of got some rapid fire honorable mentions for you guys. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I think Tyreek Hill is still very good. I love him on the outside, but his only advantage was when he first came out that he was 99 speed. He was the only card that was 99 speed, but as you guys know, every wide receiver in the game right now is getting 98 speed, plus we have that free agency strat card, so everybody's 99 speed, so his only advantage is kind of gone. I still do like him, though. I think he plays a lot better for me on the outside than other guys have, but I think he's really like dependent on like post routes and goes, because when it comes to everything else, you'd rather have a taller piece there. And then moving on to a couple of our other honorable mentions, I do like Christian Watson and this Julio card right here. Very similar cards, one just 1 inch taller than the other. They're both 97 speed. They both get solid abilities. It's just, yeah, 97 speed's holding him back. And then here's another honorable mention right here, boys. Jerry Rice. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was very disappointed that Jerry Rice did not get 98 speed, and also that he wasn't a 99 overall, or they didn't save him for a bigger card. You know what I mean? He got a supporting cast card, which I think is pretty disrespectful. He also only got 95 excel as well. He has solid abilities, but we've had 6'2", like for example, Julio and Christian Watson are the exact same card as him, but his name is Jerry Rice. You know what I mean? So they are taller than him and get the same abilities and have the same speed as him. So it's really tough in the game right now, but yeah, those are honorable mentions. All right, boys, moving over to our number 10, and we have a guy that is very, very similar to the guys we just showed you. It is MVS. He did dominate that number 1 spot for what, like 2 lists, I think, which is 2 weeks between. So almost a whole month that he dominated that number 1 spot. But right here, he basically, like I said, is those other guys, right? He is a 97 speed wide receiver who is going to get 98 with the strat card. He is 6'4", though, so he's the tallest of the bunch. He's taller than Julio. Watson, 2 inches taller than Jerry Rice in the game. And then he has the good abilities, so he gets route tech and short out elite for 1. We really want to get short in elite and or short in elite or route tech and short out elite, if that makes sense. You want that for 1 and under. That's the good combo in the game right now for a wide receiver. Sadly, deep out elite is kind of mid this year because KOs are absolutely OP, but MVS, really good card. I don't really got to explain too much in this one. This dude's been in the game for a while. We all know he was top tier for a long time. He's still very good, though. At number 9, boys, we have the brand new Herman Moore, and Herman Moore is literally a copy and paste MVS with just a tiny bit better stats. They have the same ability discounts where you're getting that route tech and short out elite for 1 AP, which is very good. Every wide receiver on this list besides one person gets it for 1 AP, by the way. Every single person on this list. He is 97 speed, which, like I said, is not the biggest deal, or it's not the best, I meant, but it's not the biggest deal with Herman Moore because he is a big wide receiver, right? He is 6'4". Him and like MVS, like I said, if you go compare him on mud.gg, they are almost the exact same card. Herman Moore just has a couple +1s and +2s, and yeah, he's just a tiny bit of an upgrade, but nothing crazy. We all know statistically these guys all play the exact same. Like, these stats right here don't matter as much as the abilities, speed, and height do, and they are basically the same in all of those. All right, boys, so at number 8, we do have Jalen Waddle. In this card, I did get to use him. I did a gameplay on him, and he was insane for me. He does get the short in, he gets short out, and also deep out elite for 1 AP, I believe it is. Is it 1? No, it's 2 AP. 2 AP, I believe. It might be 1. I'm not too sure, but I know he gets a good stack. I know we have too much AP on offense right now because our quarterback... I'm going to be honest. I feel like the AP right now is insane on offense. I've been, like, not even paying attention too much to the newer guys. But 98 speed right here. He's going to get 99 base with that free agency strat card. I know he is a little bit shorter. I think it depends on your play style. If you like to throw a lot of high balls, then obviously lean the other guys. But I do feel like in most schemes, and especially against man coverage, the smaller guys guys fry man coverage a lot better in this game. If you've played a lot of next gen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Jalen Waddle, I think I would lean that 99 speed and also that deep out elite stack just a tiny bit more than those other guys. I don't know. I feel like you could definitely lean the other guys depending on how you play in the game. But Jalen Waddle, I don't know what it was with this guy. Also, if you watched it, I threw an absolutely terrible ball in the gameplay. It was a high ball, and he agged like 2 people. I mean, that might have made my bias a little bit higher, but yeah, I don't know. I personally feel like the smaller guys in the game right now are still very, very good, especially after they nerfed the ag like, what, 2 patches ago? Boys, at number 7, we do have Amon Ross St. Brown, and Amon Ross has actually a really good ability. The only thing that sucks is that you have to use the token on him, and I do think there are better options to use the token on in this promo, but you only get 4 of them, so it's really hard to kind of rank Amon Ross. He does get deep out elite, short in elite, and short out elite for 1 AP. That is absolutely nuts, but like I said, you are using a token. He is going to be 99 speed. He is also 6 foot right there too, so really good abilities. Like I said, I would move him a little bit higher if I felt deep out elite was really good in the game, but sadly, like I said, KOs absolutely counter everything. There's no way to counter KOs. The X factors don't even counter KOs in the game. It's kind of nasty, but you know, Amon Ross, still very good card. This guy absolutely destroyed man coverage for me as well. Like I said, the guys that are like 6'1" and below, I swear in the slot, they feel like unfair compared to like the big guys. The big guys feel a little bit more clunky. Now the balls are bonking off their hands as well when you throw high balls. I don't know. Amon Ross felt like absolute butter out there when I was destroying man coverage all day. Number 6, we do have Odell Beckham Jr. And now that I'm looking at it, I feel like you could definitely swap him and also Amon Ross out. I think it depends on if you're using the token or not, right? Odell right here, though, does get 98 speed, 99 jumping. I know jumping doesn't matter too much. Really good stats. I know the spec right there at 99 as well. Odell has been insane for me lately. I actually still have him on the team despite having, what, 5 more people ranked higher than him on this list. I am a biased Odell fan. I am a Browns fan, you know, so I got to rock Odell on the squad. But Odell, I don't know what, like I tell you, the short guys, I feel like him, Waddle, and Amon Ross are basically the exact same card. They all get the same ability stacks as well. But Odell, the thing with him is like, I feel like he shedded the best when it came to the outside routes as well. I've tried all these guys in the slot. I've tried them all in the out. I don't know if it's just because he's like, I didn't give Waddle as much time as I did Odell, but the outside, when I ran the deep posts against man coverage or even like the zig routes on the outside, Odell just ran him the best. I don't know what that has to do with. Maybe it's luck. I don't know. But like I said, Waddle, Amon Ross, and Odell, you could swap them however you want, whatever ability stack you really want. I think Amon Ross could arguably be the best one of these 3, but I think they're all so close. You could tangle them up how you want. Number 5, we do have Harold Carmichael, and I'm going to be honest, I feel like this is one of the hardest cards to rank because I've seen this card absolutely bail out some of the worst players in the world. I've seen it firsthand. I've watched it in streams, I've watched it in videos, I've had it happen to me. But then there's times where this guy, obviously when you're playing a really good player and they know how to shut down, and they got good KOs on your player and they're running man coverage, Harold Carmichael doesn't get as much separation as these other guys. He doesn't at all. And with the nerf meta, if there was no ag nerf at all, he'd probably still be number 1 or 2 in the game right now. But as you guys know, if you throw a lot of high balls, it bounces off your hands now. I've had it turn into interceptions. It does hurt a little bit, but I still do think that chance of just one bailout play from Harold Carmichael still can leave him high on this list. I know he's very, very slow in the game right now. 97 speed after the boost is very slow. If you're an Eagles theme team, Cowboys theme team, obviously Carmichael's probably the best wide receiver in the game for you. But it's, like I said, the hardest card on this list to rank is Carmichael. I put him kind of in the middle here because I don't know. Like I said, not much separation from him, but if you're playing against a lot of zone, you could high ball over like deep zones, high ball over like the mid zones. He's very, very good, but I feel like against man coverage, a guy this big and slow, it's a little bit harder to get separation, especially if they have good KOs out there. Number 4, we do have Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase, I still think is very, very good. I feel like when you look at him, he kind of, you probably could put him in that same exact kind of bucket as like Amon Ross and all these other guys. He does get that, what is it, short and elite, short out, and also deep out elite stack, which I felt like was the best stack that came out with the Team of the Year cards. But Jamar Chase, I don't know what it is. I know he's 6 foot right here, but if you play with this card, I feel like he feels so much bigger than like Amon Ross. Like I've used both on the field at the same exact time, and I don't know what it is. I truly don't know what it is with the 2 guys, but Jamar Chase, this dude has been an absolute baller. I've played against him so many times. I feel like everybody has this card on their field. He is still very, very good in the game. Like I said, I like that stack a lot. I know a lot of people get it. I know they're all in that similar height, and they're all 99 speed, so you could rank them. You could probably move Carmichael up a little bit. Like I said, this is by far the hardest wide receiver list to ever rank. It is by far. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm wrong, but all these guys are elite. It's so hard to, like, you know, it's so hard to put a guy over another guy, you know what I mean? Number 3, we have the offensive player of the year, Justin Jefferson. 99 speed with the strat card, 6'1". He has amazing stats across the board. He does also get that short in elite and short out elite for 1 AP. I truly feel like that 1 inch, I feel like 6'1" and below is where you can run a little bit crispier routes. I feel like once you get up to 6'2", you could definitely feel that like big man feel out there. I've noticed it with Jerry Rice. I've noticed it with a couple other guys. I think it was Cooper Kupp as well. You definitely feel a little bit bigger out there, especially after the catch as well. I think 6'1", I don't know. I might be honest something here. I might have to take it into practice mode and see a little bit more, but they run, I feel like they get a little bit more separation. I feel like Justin Jefferson is maxing that out over there in that slot role if you want to use him there. But I feel like Jay Jettas, man, this card has been an absolute baller in the game still, and he has good height, good abilities, and he's 99 speed. He's not too tall to where he's clunky and not shedding, and he's not too small to where he can't highball over zones. He's like almost perfect out here in the game right now. So at number 2, we have, this is where it gets super elite in the game. I think these top 2 guys have a big gap on the next guys. I really do. I feel like it's these 2 up here and then a slope. That's how I truly feel in the game. These guys are insane. CeeDee Lamb, 99 speed. He is 6'2". Like I said, I do feel like 6'2" is still very good, but I do notice a little bit more clunkiness out there. I actually elected to put CeeDee Lamb on the outside, but as you guys know, the reason why CeeDee Lamb is better than all these other guys, he gets short in elite and short out elite for 0. He is the first wide receiver in the game and the only wide receiver in the game right now that gets that stack for 0 AP. So he has value. Some people might even argue that CeeDee Lamb is number 1. They might even argue it. I think I will put CeeDee Lamb here. I think this is the safer answer at number 2. I think it's a 1A, 1B. You need multiple wide receivers on the field anyways, so it's not that big of a deal in the long run. But CeeDee Lamb, if you got a God squad, he's got to be on the squad, boys. He has to be on the field. But number 1, we do have Randy Moss. And yes, if they would have gave Randy Moss what CeeDee Lamb has ability-wise, this guy would have been absolutely deadly. He would have been deadly. He still is deadly, though. At number 1, we do have the 99 speed, 6'4" Randy Moss. He has like 99 in all of his catching stats. He has amazing route running, 99 at that deep route running as well. He has deep out elite built in, so that is 0 AP. And then he does get route tech or short and elite for 0 AP as well. Or no, he gets route tech for 0 or short out elite for 0. And then you could obviously pick out the short out elite for 1, or however you're doing it, you're going to get short and elite and route tech for 1 AP and deep out elite. It's pretty nuts in the game. Like I said, you are basically paying 1 more AP than CeeDee Lamb to get deep out elite. That's what it is. And like I said, deep out elite is pretty bad. It's not that good this year because how easy it is to discount with all the KOs, and everybody's running KOs in the game right now. But Randy Moss, 6'4", still very good. He's like the tall, I think he's the only like really tall like 99 speed guy. Like Herman Moore is 98, MVS is 98, Julio is 98. All those guys are 98. So he's like really the only tall 99 while getting great abilities as well. Moss had to be number 1, boys. This guy's just different out there. Boys, let me know how you guys felt about this list. Like I said, the hardest wide receiver list I've had to do all year, it feels like. I feel like there's going to be comments no matter what, you know? Just let me know how many wide receivers you're using right now and which ones you are using on the field. I currently am using Randy Moss, CeeDee Lamb, and Odell Beckham Jr. That is currently what I'm rocking right now. I might be switching it up and down. I might use Herman Moore a little bit more here. I don't know what I'm doing yet, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys in the videos tomorrow. Hopefully get some good Ultimate Legend. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, boys.